this morning. Crystal Palace taking on Liverpool in the Premier League Cup. Straight away here. Marsh looking inside for Hindolo Mustafa. Shots blocked, but a first opening within 30 seconds. Palace have done well to force Liverpool all the way back, and Mustafa has stepped in here, and Mustafa is in, and there's the opening goal. And the Palace press pays dividends once again. Hindolo Mustafa gets his first of the season, and he gets Palace off to the perfect start in the Premier League Cup. Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 0. Well, they were threatening to do this in the opening minute. It's taken them just 5 for it to pay off. Mustafa sniffing around, sprang into action, won the ball back and then picked out the bottom corner. And that is the kind of goal that will really please. This time Liverpool can come forwards. George King doing his best to get back. It's worked well though, and clipped across the face of goal. Pitt's ball, finds Ngoni. Now Morrison. It's a dangerous ball into, drops for Ahmed. Sliced over the crossbar, but it took a deflection on the way. It will be a Liverpool corner. Deep, but too deep. Rescued by Nallo, and somehow not turned home by Morrison. Well, it was flat. But as you can see, Jake Grant is forward, the centre-back, as is George King. Delivery comes in eventually towards King! There's the second goal. Palace double their lead. And George King, making his first start, gets his first goal. Crystal Palace 2, Liverpool 0. And this could not be going any better for the young Eagles. Well, the delivery took a while, perhaps something off the training ground, but King made the perfect connection, guided it into the side netting. And with just 18 minutes played, Palace 2 goals to the good. Dispossessed. Now Kane Doherty. Morrison. Ahmed. And then an excellent block from Grant to deny Garma. But here comes Hindolo Mustafa and Palace on the break. Just left the transfer season, busy for the academy with loans to deal with, but we'll come back to that because Zach Marsh has got away here, needs support, finds it, but in the end Seb Williams denied by the goalkeeper. It was an opportunity for Palace. You just felt Zach Marsh maybe needed. And Liverpool are away now, unable to cross the halfway line, which has not been something they've been able to do too often, but that will be. Ngoni, deflected behind by Adams Coleman. Corner wasn't dealt with. Chance for him to experience senior action again, but here's Marsh in. Strikes the woodwork, but I think the flag was up. Grant knocks it down the line. Zach Marsh will chase, but he won't get there. Liverpool trying to play their way out, but they're in trouble here. And a shake of the head from Jesse Derry. He was very nearly away. That's an excellent ball through to find Marsh. Marsh is in. Denied by the goalkeeper. Falls for Marsh again. Still there for Crystal Palace. Derry. Behind for a corner. But you would have put... It's just a heavy touch that let him down. And now there's space for Morrison to advance and to take on Grant. Still going, Morrison. Oh, that's only narrowly wide. Liverpool come within an inch of finding a way back into this game. Well won back by Austin. Here's Derry. Let's fly. Now Dashi. Deflected. Marsh! Goalkeeper saves. Still there. And this time over the crossbar. Well, Palace are knocking on the door. They want a third. It's a wonderful challenge from Corn. And that's loose. Leapt upon by Marsh. And he does get his goal. And Palace cap a glorious first half performance with a third. And Zach Marsh, who's been denied twice by the goalkeeper, well, it's third time lucky. And he brings up Crystal Palace's third two. Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool 0. What a start for the young Eagles. Well, Liverpool determined to try and try again to play their way out. This time the slip from Nallo straight to Zach Marsh, and he is not going to turn down that sort of opportunity. A real punch of the air, a mixture of frustration and delight. Turn from Ngoni. Ngoni still thought about going down, then Dans! And there is the goal back. Out of absolutely nothing. Liverpool have a route back into the game. And it's Jayden Dans with his 5th goal in 4 games. Well, that will be a hard one for Palace to take. In total control in stoppage time at the end of the first half. And suddenly it just opened up for Liverpool. It's a really smart finish from Dans on the turn. But you can see the frustration on the face. It's just caught in two minds. And Dans brings it down. And Dans is away. And Dans so close to adding a second. Palace just have to be careful here. The footwork of Jayden Dans. Pass from Williams just forced him to check back. But he's still going, Jesse Derry. Still going, Derry. And it falls loose. Marsh and Dashi were there. Neither could stab it home. And there goes the half-time whistle. An action-packed opening 45 minutes. Palace in complete control. I'll run through the Palace team in just a minute. But Liverpool get the ball at their feet, but they've given it straight to the goal scorer, Jayden Dans. And Dans strikes and it's deflected, and wrong-footed Billy Eastwood for just a second. And it will be a Liverpool corner. Stayed onside. And Mustafa's done well. Still going Ndola Mustafa towards Marsh. In steps Mustafa again. Pouncing on any error. And feeding Derry. Palace have a 4th. And Jesse Derry just cannot stop scoring. That makes it 4 games out of 4. That Jesse Derry has found the back of the net. His 5th goal of the season. Scored in every game so far. And he is at it again. Crystal Palace 4, Liverpool 1, and the 3-goal lead is restored. It's a wonderful curling finish too. A quick glance up at the linesman. Flag stayed down. Now here's an opportunity, and out comes Eastwood. Danger not averted yet, and Eastwood claims it at the second time of asking to. Cone Doherty was suddenly in, and Eastwood sprang out of his goal, made the first save, looking dangerous. And this breaks favourably for Ngoni, and deflected and behind. Manages to get it up and away. Another dangerous ball in. Cardines did enough. Fresh legs of Onanuga. And then whipped into the far post. And here's Ahmed. Over the bar. He scored last time out against Derby. Did Karim Ahmed. And what an opportunity for him here. Here's Cone Doherty. Away from Cardines again, but Eastwood had it covered. Shots blocked. Picked up by Austin. And now Williams. Derry's ball in, and eventually scrambled away and behind. Dans lays off for Morrison. Eastwood tipped onto the crossbar. Still not away. This time Palace have it back though, and now they can try and break forward through Mustafa. Needs support. Playing at Manchester United before. Up went Dans, and now it's loose. And slashed over the crossbar by Laffy. He's only just come on. A raucous crowd too, which was great to see as Eastwood comes out. It's a name we haven't said much recently, Jesse Derry, but here's Zach Marsh, who's been gifted the opportunity to score his second, and it's an opportunity he is not going to turn down, and Palace have 5. How many times today have Liverpool played themselves into trouble? And how many times have Crystal Palace gobbled up the opportunity? It was an innocuous looking back pass to the goalkeeper. A miscommunication straight out to Marsh, and Marsh does not miss chances like that. Crystal Palace 5, Liverpool 1. Morrison finds Laffy. Clipped in, looking for the... Adams Coleman. Into Marsh. Flag stays down. Marsh for the hat-trick! Marsh gets his hat-trick. Palace have 6. When you give Zach Marsh these kind of chances, he will not stop scoring. And he is putting Liverpool to the sword. What a breakaway it was. Adams Coleman's ball. And when Marsh is bearing down on goal, he has one thing in mind, and that was claiming the match ball. 3 goals for him, 6 for Crystal Palace. It is turned into a rout. Marsh holds it up well. Adams Coleman. And there goes the final whistle on what has turned into a perfect afternoon for Crystal Palace.